Welcome to Retro Gaming Online, and today we have our August 2018 Video Games Monthly box unboxing. If you didn't know, Video Games Monthly sends you a box of retro video games every month with the systems that you ask for. You can put a wish list of games that you actually want, and you can also fill out a list that tells them what games you already have, so they don't send you a bunch of doubles. We're going to get into these boxes in a second, but first I want to ask you to go to facebook.com/retrogamingonline, give us a like there, subscribe to this YouTube channel, and also check out our podcast. Last week we actually released episode 1 of our podcast where you get to know myself, Mark, and Steve, and we talk about what games we rented as a kid and just how we started video gaming back in the mid to late 80s. So check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. We're on Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Anchor, Stitcher, Spotify. Pretty much anywhere you can listen to a podcast, we're there. So go ahead and check us out. So let's jump right in. Who wants to go first?
No, don't matter. I'll go first.
Let's go Steve go first. His box is going to break if he doesn't open it.
Yeah, I know. So they did a thing that you saw that they had a whole bunch of games in the background, and if you saw something you liked, you were supposed to comment on it, and then hopefully Floyd threw it in there for you. But I don't know. I asked for Final Fantasy VII on PlayStation because my first disc on mine is scratched.
Oh, crap.
So if I go to play it, it skips. It gets to a certain point, and then it just dies. So I requested that. So
let's
see what happens here. Fingers crossed. Boom. Oh, that's look.
Oh, a koozie.
Up, down, left, right. BA. That's pretty sweet. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh, this is the win 3 free games with a photo, and then share it on Facebook at their website.
Yeah, if you take a picture of your box, share it to them on Facebook, you'll potentially get extra games.
The reminder, Brad, I'll give that to you.
Yeah, I need that because I always forget.
Oh, man,
You're not the only one.
In here? All right, I'm just going to reach in here. Some stuff going on here. Monster Truck Madness 64 by ROCKSTAR. Did not know ROCKSTAR made those types of games.
I've never heard of it.
All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, cool. Killer Instinct.
Nice.
Super. That's a classic.
That's a good. I was terrible at that game. I was never good.
I don't even think I have that.
I was never good at fighting games.
No,
and
I'm still not.
I was terrible at that game. Terrible. Street Fighter was the only game I got somewhat good at, but I still couldn't beat most of my friends.
Oh, I feel a PlayStation. There's a 1-up.
Ooh. Steve always gets the 1-ups.
I'm pretty stoked because this is a game that I grew up playing on the PC. Command & Conquer, Red Alert. I was actually on the market looking for this.
I love Command & Conquer.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like my buddies and I had back when the mid 2005, 2002, we had LAN parties. Myself and a bunch of buddies who worked at Best Buy with me, and Command & Conquer Generals was one of the games that we played at the LAN party.
I think it was the last one they came out with.
It was the last good one. I think they came out with. I think they might have either came out with a bunch of expansions for it or a new one after that.
Sun.
No, that was before that. But it was
that?
I feel like a Rush Hour or Rush.
I
don't know. Anyway,
I don't know.
But I love Command & Conquer.
Uh-oh. You got Yoshi.
Yoshi
or Yoshi's Cookies?
Just
it's
Yoshi.
Just Yoshi?
Yoshi's Cookies blue, I think.
Oh, and we got a box game.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Super Monaco.
Yeah, Super Monaco GP for the SEGA.
Nice.
Like a little pole position.
All right.
Yeah.
Never played that. I mean, I didn't play a ton of Genesis stuff.
I think the only racing game, Indy car racing game I played was Virtual Racer, I think it was.
That was on the 32X, right?
No.
Yeah.
Did it come out for the Genesis?
Yeah, it was one for the Genesis. I thought it was called Virtual Racer or Racing or something. I have to look it up. But we would just go down the track. My buddy Jason and I would go. We would play it and rent. This was one of those rented games we were talking about. We would rent it. We would race down the track, turn around, and go the opposite direction to crash in the median to make the car flip. So that was awesome. We spent hours doing that.
Not bad. Command & Conquer, definitely.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Prime item in that box. We'll open my box. You forgot. I didn't mention what systems do you get here?
Everything there.
Yeah, Super Nintendo.
Pretty much. That's one of each.
One of each.
Is that 5 systems?
Yeah, 5
PlayStation,
games.
64,
Yeah.
Super, regular, and Genesis.
So I got my koozie. Got my
Make sure
Reminder.
I put my koozie
Card.
over there.
No, you don't want to lose your koozie.
Nobody steals
dig
the koozie.
straight into an NES game. Oh, the Rocketeer.
Rocketeer.
Nice,
Nice.
by Bandai.
I never played that.
I never played it. I always thought the cover art was kind of cool. It was like a retro 50s kind of design or drawing. I always thought that was kind of neat.
Yeah, it was a 1950s character. So.
Yeah, true. That's probably why. Now we got a Super Nintendo game, TECMO Super Bowl. I don't think I have this one. I think I have TECMO Super Bowl 3. Yeah. Yeah, I have 3, but I don't have TECMO Super Bowl for that. That's awesome. I didn't even realize they had just a regular TECMO Super Bowl for the Super Nintendo. I thought TECMO Super Bowl 3 was basically the first one on the Super Nintendo, but the third, like they had TECMO Bowl, TECMO Super Bowl, and then I thought it was TECMO Super Bowl 3.
You know way more about those TECMO Bowls than I do.
No, obviously
I never bought any Super Nintendo football games ever.
Would you?
Really?
Well, because he had a
Yeah,
Sega. They had
I
way
had
better
Sega.
sports games.
But I played mostly the hockey and World Series baseball.
World
Was my
Series.
baseball.
Love
I
World
loved
Series
World Series
baseball.
baseball.
And we got an NES game, The Guardian Legend. I also like the art on
Yeah,
here
that's
too.
pretty crazy.
The eyes with the little
like
demon
That's a
above it.
dragon.
It's like a dragon or a demon
Yeah.
eyes.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I've never played either of those games, so that's actually something new to play. And then finally we have Super Star Wars. I've got like 5 copies of this. I've gotten a couple from Video Games Monthly, but I had a couple from a couple of bundles that I bought. But I sold a couple of them, so they sell. So.
Yeah.
All right, we'll get back. Now it's Steve's turn.
Oh,
Or
we really Steve?
Mark's turn.
Yeah, cool.
Mark's turn.
Because we look
Alright.
so much alike.
We usually don't record this late.
Yeah. All right, so
Koozie.
koozie, reminder cards, and Nintendo Totally Rad.
By Jalico.
That is an awesome sticker.
That's a
That's a-
great
That
title.
is a great sticker.
I know. I've never
That is.
played it.
I don't think,
I would rent that just
because
for
of the
sticker.
cover.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
I've ever even seen that game before.
And we might have to check something out and see what that is.
Then Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest for the
That's a good game.
great classic. Another Super Nintendo. Oh, Paperboy
Paperboy.
2,
Paperboy 2.
I didn't like that as much as the original Paperboy.
because there was
But-
like more than one thing you could do.
Yeah, it felt like it was just. I liked the concept of Paperboy, where you just go up the track or up
Right.
the street, and
Yeah,
like,
and
I
deliver
felt like it got a
papers.
little out of control.
And then last but short, Tetris 2. Yeah. I think I have like 3 or 4 copies of this. So I really need to update my list.
I don't think I've. Yeah, I definitely do.
Because
You see that? That's like the
yeah,
new
I know.
systems.
I know right there. Oh, look at that. And they owe me a butterfly because there's a cocoon at the bottom inside.
Ooh, nice.
There is.
I don't.
You
I,
probably can't see that.
I
but
didn't
yeah,
know.
there's-
I didn't know Tetris 2 existed
Really?
until I started collecting afterwards.
Yeah,
It's
same
horrible.
here.
It's
Did they try to change it and make it like fancy?
It's kind of like Dr. Mario, but there's pieces missing, and it's not it's not your classic shapes. There's like starburst shapes and just
Oh.
weird shapes, and you have to like match up colors and
Tetris never needed a part 2.
yeah. No,
No.
I was thinking either the gray box could have stayed with Tengen, but
All right. I mean, that's some damn good games there. I've gotten 2 games that I've never played before. That game that I've never even seen before.
but I hear it's rad.
It's totally
It's totally
rad.
rad.
And then you Command and Conquer and Killer Instinct just
Yeah.
crush it
that's
right there.
awesome.
But if you like what you see, check the link in the description. Take a look at the Video Games Monthly website. Sign up. They're great. They're a great bunch of guys who run the group. They're friendly. If you have a problem, all you got to do is message them. They take care of it. We've had them give us a 1-up sticker, but no actual one up, and they send you one straight out. We had
before I even contacted them, they had already.
Yeah, we had a broken. I think we had a broken game that it was cracked or something.
Oh yeah, I had Krusty's Funhouse that got
yeah, and they sent us back out another one. So take a look again, please. Subscribe to our channel and check out our podcast, which I'll leave in a link below. See you later, guys.
See ya.